welcome to this episode of LK Music Evolution. My name is Elijah Kelvin Murungi, and after a very long time, I want to say I'm very happy to be back on this particular show. So it's a Thursday, and it's an afternoon of the 6th, that is of July 2023, and of course we are back to inspire Bunyoro's music. So today, before we get started, I want to take the absolute honor to recognize our sponsors, that is Kabalega Resorts Masindi. And we are saying if you want any sorts of accommodation, conference facilities, the bar and restaurant services, for those that want the grounds for events, there are grounds here. You can be in position to bring your event to Kabalega Resorts Masindi and Hoima. And of course, if you need to have that kind of vibe, we always have the live band, that is Kabalega Band, every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So you can always come through on those particular Sundays. Then for those that would like to swim, there is a swimming pool. Of course, you can also reach out for swimming. And then we're also sponsored by D9 Lounge. You can reach out to them for the bus services, but also for those that would love to night party, yes, you can reach out to D9 Lounge, that is in Masindi, next to Encourt Microfinance. So now, before we get into the gist of this particular episode, we're going to first go for a small and short commercial break, and then we'll return with Music Evolution. Alright, thank you so much, and welcome back from that short commercial break. Of course, my name is Elijah Kelvin Murungi, and today in studio we have a very big gentleman, of course, an instrumentalist. Yeah, usually when I see people that are holding these things and I don't know how to play them, yeah, I ask myself, why don't I know how to play these little beautiful things? While we were speaking the other time, you called her, you called it her. And maybe do you want to tell us first why it is her, not him?
She's a her.
You can hold this.
She's a her, and specifically peace.
Okay.
Yeah. We've heard these things of girlfriends and whatsoever at some point. And you find that always when I get back home, peace never disappoints.
Okay.
All the wrangles, the fights and whatsoever, peace is always okay with all that.
Okay.
So she's more darling than the girlfriends are next.
Darlings,
yeah, those ones are next to her.
To this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you telling us that you would rather prioritize her instead of her, the other one?
Her, the other one, is you see this one, her, peace.
Okay.
When you're sorrowful, when you're happy,
Okay.
like all those vows they say, she represents.
Okay.
But as we know nowadays, trust me, that part when you go broke, the other hers. No.
They take off.
They take off.
They run away.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for elaborating about the her bit of it, because we just look at these instruments and we do not know what impact they actually have in people's lives. But that said, today in studio we are having a guitarist, but also an instrumentalist that has actually carved a niche and has made himself a mark in the world of music, and more especially when it gets to playing these sorts of instruments. He is a very good one, and that is Bishop Kali Kalitalan.
Yeah.
Yes, Bishop Kalitalan. You see, I would ask myself, someone told me the other day that we're going to have Bishop on the show, then I was like, okay, now Bishop. Who is Bishop? But before we get to Bishop, we're going to go for a very, very short musical break. And when we return, we're going to start from who is Bishop, what is his perspective about the particular topic that we're going to be discussing about, and that is about the federation itself. But also, he was going to be playing for us this thing, maybe for an introduction or something, so that we get to understand her. Music Evolution returns in a minute.
It's too complex, baby.
Yeah. It's your boyfriend, ladies. Anonymous. Bishop.
Baby, you. I was always wondering if someday I could find someone like you. You gave me your heart and all you have. No wonder it's you that I adore. You give me loving, you give me care, you give me trust and so much more. 'Cause only you make me whole. The way you make me feel I can't explain. Baby, you show me everything I know. You show me things that I have never known. Baby, you show me everything I know. The way you love me, baby, now I know. Do you remember when you and I sat by the fire all night long? We told some stories, made some jokes. You made me smile all night long. And after all these years, you're still with me. You've given me more than I deserve. I have no doubt inside my head that you and I were meant to be. And when you love for real. And when you give your all. Now all I am is all for you. Baby, you show me everything I know. You show me things that I have never known. Baby, you show me everything I know. The way you love me, baby, now I know.
She walked up to me and she's like, come closer, gotta show you something that you probably didn't know. I'm a silent girl, crazy when I get low. I walk you out, leave you sweating like the gym. I'm a pro, got something most men want and fight for, love. So she's speaking, saying that I should listen. Creeping close to me, shorty, I got no defense, smelling a fragrance. I lose sense and I make sense. It's time for repentance. I feel like hitting a Guinness, looking her straight in the eyes. I feel like getting a business, taking her for a long ride. I feel like checking her fitness. Now we up in a bedroom, taking our own time, eating life with a big spoon, playing around shit. I hit the door to the next room, fell on the floor making love while I'm touching her toes. I love you, girl.
You love for real. And when you give your all. Now all I am is all for you. Baby, you show me everything I know. You show me things that I have never known. Baby, you show me everything I know. The way you love me, baby, now I know. Baby, you show things that I have never known. Baby, you show me everything I know. The way you love me, baby, now I know.
It's due to complex, Stintale music. Now you must be sharp. Love it, right? One.
All right, thank you so much and welcome back from that short musical break. Of course, we are with Bishop Kalitalan. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be learning how to pronounce that name. Yeah, but by the time we finish this particular episode, I'll be very, very good at it. That is Bishop Kalitalan. So my name is Elijah Kelvin Murungi, and today this is our guest. So just before we get into the gist of the whole session, I'm pretty sure you can feel the vibe already, yeah, because I really love the fact that I feel the sound of music. But maybe for the song that has been playing, do you mind if we first of all do so some sort of instrument with the yeah
That's some song.
okay, so okay, maybe the same song, yeah.
Show me everything I know. The way you love me, baby, now I know.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I was feeling the vibes already, so somehow I felt like we shouldn't stop. But well, okay, we're going to get into the conversation. All right, so he is Bishop Kalitalan, but maybe before we get into the whole conversation, yeah, during the break we were discussing just about issues to do with the federation and stuff. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am not sure if artists around Masindi are in the federation or if they have even heard about the music federation or whatsoever.
Most of them are not even in the UMA itself.
The UMA itself, now the general one, the association. Yeah. But maybe let us start from here. What is your perspective basically for what is going on currently about the federation, but also are you in any association, music association?
I was supposed to be part of the Masindi, which is Mama,
Okay.
but there's also some disorganization in it, so I'm not yet a member, though I identify with it. And then the UMA, of course, you know, when I see people still fighting about some things,
Okay.
I hesitate on joining.
Yeah.
So we are still trying to sort UMA and understand UMA.
Yeah.
Now we have
Something
federation.
new that is
Yeah.
coming on board, yeah.
Yeah, so generally me personally, I'm not yet in any, but when they sort themselves,
Yeah.
it's something that needs to be done. Like we need to be part of
Okay,
organizations.
now sorting themselves really wouldn't be an issue, but when you look at the objectives of the federation itself, the president, who is Eddie Kenzo, says that they are looking at making, in Luganda they are saying, omulimu ogulongosamu, like this is a full-time job and they feel they should do something about it, that you are okay, what is meant for you is being stolen, is being used by other people that don't know about this job. What is your take?
You see, music is bigger than most of what people think it is. the problem I have with the federation or whoever, federation, UMA, and all those people that come posing as coming to help and lead, the problem I have with them is the fact that they are not leading with the love of the music itself.
Okay.
They are leading with self-interest.
But maybe
Yeah.
a self-interest, depending on what we are actually hearing, and more especially as I've already told you about the
Yeah.
objectives, and
Yeah.
this is also, okay, some other thing is basically looking at the
There's,
copyright.
there's a way.
Yeah, the copyright.
There's a line that's supposed to go through,
Okay.
and you cannot jump. You cannot skip. Yeah, you cannot skip one and go to the other.
So in your perspective, what is that particular line?
If it is a fight,
Okay.
yeah, if it is a fight and the fight is a boxing fight,
Okay.
it doesn't make sense on the streets.
And they should go to the ring.
It has to be in the ring. Yeah. So
Okay.
so they're getting the fight out of the ring and they're bringing it to the streets.
Okay.
So
So it
when
doesn't
you,
make
when you
sense.
find someone like me, I feel like you're showing us that it's the right thing you're doing and we're
Okay.
supposed to follow.
Yeah.
But you're not in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing it on the streets.
So in other words, maybe to make it more understandable for
Yeah.
our viewer, you're trying to say
The streets
that,
is government. Like the streets is where they whatever they're doing, and the ring is government.
Okay.
The ring is government. The ring is parliament.
But,
the ring
this
is law.
His Excellence Bobby Wine asked that people that want to federate
Yeah.
to have their issues ironed out with Dr. Hildeman,
Okay.
who turns out to be in Parliament.
Okay.
Probably he could help on having that voice in Parliament. But also, there are a lot of strategies that they are trying to put up, more especially having the federation registered with government. How about maybe we give the federation some time so it can be in position to execute?
Why don't they first put all the energies they're showing us behind Hildeman?
Okay.
Like right now, let them put all the energies they have behind Hildeman.
Yeah.
Let them do the things that Hildeman is failing to do
Okay.
in his lane, in the ring, not on the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, things should be more organized.
The law
probably.
is there.
Okay.
Okay. What Hildeman is doing is making it better. Yeah. Like closing the loopholes.
Okay.
Yeah. Is what Hildeman is doing.
He's doing,
So, what are they doing?
Different.
What are they doing?
Okay.
They're just showing us how they have the love in the wrong way. We
Wow.
like it because we want
Okay,
to see someone.
I think you need to recapitulate that. Having the love in a wrong way. So you
Yeah.
can actually love something, but you're loving it wrongly.
Yeah,
How is that?
you can say I love music, yeah, but how do I use my music?
Okay.
Yeah, and
yeah.
what do I do with my music?
Mhm.
So, me saying I love it and it's not helping anyone,
Okay.
it's not impacting anyone. Yeah, if you listen to my songs or my music, it's to inspire someone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's to help someone. It's not to show who I am. It's not to show how good I am. It's not to show or what I've been or whatsoever. It's to help someone.
Okay.
Yeah, say something someone has failed to say.
Yeah.
So as federation, what are they saying?
There is something that is not clear.
What are they saying? Hildeman was like, you know what? You see, I'll talk about this on air. Why we don't have international companies coming to invest in the music here. Yet it is so okay in Nigeria and Ghana and whatsoever. It's because of the loopholes
That are in the
law.
industry.
No, in the law.
In the music.
In the law itself.
Okay, you have what you call
The copyright law.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It has
Something-
loopholes.
The
And those
policy,
loopholes,
something.
those the way like how they deal with that person, they deal with him as an investor or someone that is just helping out the musician.
Okay.
It's not a contract that is so binding when Sony comes to work with someone here. Yeah? So these are the things they're supposed to clear out.
Okay.
If they can put like those articles whatsoever that safeguard this investor, then we shall have these things work
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's not going on stage and on TV and saying, you know what? Because Nigerians are not the ones that have money. the money is from out. Those big companies, the Sonys, the whoever, you know, all those companies, yeah, the labels, they come and they invest because the laws there safeguard them. Their money is not going to get lost. If you know about this copyright thing and whatsoever, you know about the deal of Sony with Keiko. Someone knows the deal of Sony with Vinca. Someone knows these deals.
Okay.
I won't go much into them because yeah, but if you dig in those deals, you'll understand why we don't have these big companies come. The big reason why they're not coming back is because the law is not straight.
All right, then conclusively about this particular discussion. So if the federators, if these leaders try to put these things in place, do you think you're in position to federate?
Of course.
Of course. All right, now how do we make sure that we have people from around Bunyoro get to know about these conversations, this federation? Basically, how do they what do you think they should do for them to get there? Because you see, a federation has associations in it. And then here comes you, artists from around Masindi, and probably Bunyoro, you don't have any association. I don't know if you'll be in the federation.
You see, Masindi, they're there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What federation is that one? I haven't had. The last time I had a federation, it was not a federation, an association. It was Mama.
Yeah.
Which you people ate the money and.
It's there. That's the whole issue. It's there.
And no. It doesn't have leadership. It is not there.
Leadership is there. It's just that we are not so okay with
I can have you guys on set next Thursday. Excuse me, and we talk about the federation, and I'll tell you the fact the federation is not there. Yeah, but anyway, we can have the recommendations coming through as we have the show on. All right, thank you so much, Kali Tani. Kali Talan. I don't know why it is easier for me to say Kali Tani. All right, our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem Television, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem Television. And we want to tell you this is Elkem Music Evolution, and it happens every Thursday. That is from 2 p.m. To 3 p.m. And today we have Bishop Kali Talan. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things. You've already heard about the conversation of the federation, which is making a lot of rounds on social media, by the way, and even in the headlines. But next Thursday, I think we can have you back on the show to simply talk about the federation with some other guys that should be here, so we can see what is it for Masindis, what do we do? Not just Masindi, but Bunyoro itself. We should get to know that. But before now we get into the real segment of this particular show, I'm going to ask our producer to give us just one more song from Kali Talan, so that we can get into the topical discussion.
It's Mental X on the beat.
I never knew that love would make me weak. I never knew that it would move as well. In my mind, you're so alive. You made me love you, and now I feel like I just can't give up. But you never wanna see me in the way I want you. Everything I do for you, now I just want you to know you are my life, you are my strength. I never knew that this way. You make me cry, you make me smile. Sorry face, that I never know you just as much as I do. Face when I wake up, I feel you close to me every time I go to bed. What you should know is that I get so worried every time I see you look in my eyes. I know everything I do for you. And now I just want you to know you're my life, you are straight. Knew that I could love this way. You make me cry, you make me smile. Sorry for the things I cannot say.
That are watching us live on Elkem TV. Yeah, that is Kali Talan for you in that particular song. But yeah, we're going to continue. You get into the music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many years ago, but maybe for starters, we can be in position to introduce. You can be in position to introduce yourself. Yeah, who is Kali Talan? What are your original names? You see your artists when it gets to branding. Yeah, sometimes you really come with the names and someone is wondering, okay, now this one. Now, for example, you are Bishop, right? Yeah, what inspires yourself to be called Bishop? Yeah. What is that particular thing that really, the motive? Yeah, I'm interested in the motive. Like, what was the motive for Bishop?
Bishop,
Yeah.
I was in Bishop Cipriano.
Kihangire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to beat those guys badly in debate.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I was there for 1 year,
Okay.
Form 5. So when I left and went to Luzira SS for Form 6,
Okay.
these guys used to identify, like, call me Bishop, because I was from Bishop
Okay.
Cipriano. And actually in Form 6 is when I first hit stage to sing.
Okay. Before we get to the music thing, I
Yeah,
want
that's
to
how the
see-
name comes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how the name comes. So they are calling me Bishop because I came from Bishop.
Cipriano.
Yeah, and when I go to on stage, I was like, okay, let me get to stage. I'm in a new school and no one knows me, so I can hit stage. So when I hit stage, I was trying to compete with the rappers, and they're calling me Bishop.
Okay. So one thing
that's
I
how
know
Bishop
about
comes
Bishop,
up, yeah.
now forget about the Bishop Kihangire, Cipriano. You see when you're a bishop on chess, on the chess, they call it chess what? Whatever, chessboard, yes.
Yeah.
On the chessboard. You know what Bishop is capable of doing? Honestly, it's really quite a lot on the chessboard.
Okay,
So that is actually what I thought it seems like.
You know, I'll tell you something. This I'll say on air. You see, when we come here on air,
Okay.
there are things that we think about. You think about what am I going to say, and what is going to be interpreted of it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't give you the real story of the Bishop. I just gave you a story.
glimpse.
I gave you a story that people can understand.
I know it should be coming from the chessboard or something like that.
I don't know if someone has told you this before.
No,
or something,
honestly,
but
no one has told me that, but I'm just thinking. Kalitalan, I haven't honestly met you physically.
To be honest, okay, let me give you the real story. The real story is about my complication as a person.
Okay.
To the point that my parents don't understand me. Yeah. To a point that I've had girlfriends, like people around me, find it hard to understand me. I've actually gotten to understand myself at a late age. So when I identify myself, understand myself, I read about me.
Okay.
Yeah. I find that there is a disorder.
Okay.
Yeah. That I've learned how to manage. Something that is of personality.
Okay.
So how Bishop comes is actually on the chessboard.
Yeah.
How
That
does
should
it?
be-
How
I-
does it come? It
because-
comes. We are two parties, right?
Okay.
We have the black and the white. Both of them have two bishops, right? And on the two bishops that are on one side, these guys never meet, and they can never meet.
They can't. Not anywhere
They can't.
on the chessboard.
But they all belong on one side.
Yeah.
They represent one side. That's the truth, and that's how bishop comes about.
They never meet. They represent one side,
Yeah.
and they are on one side.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know why you say people never seem to understand that sort of explanation, because it is quite tricky.
Yeah.
First, you need to understand what are the rules of the chessboard itself.
Yeah.
Then the function of the bishop.
Yeah.
And then how the bishop actually moves.
Yeah.
On the chessboard. All right. Now that said, Bishop, what are your real names? For the viewer that is watching you out there, and they really want to understand, who is Bishop? What does Bishop do in his free time? Is Bishop dating currently? Is, a lot of things, a little of the background,
Okay.
but also just to get to understand, who you are.
With the name, I'll give Joshua.
Okay.
The reason why I'm not so comfortable with the other is because even my people are not yet comfortable with it.
That's quite,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're not comfortable with it because even others are
I'm not
com-
like I'm not comfortable. I don't like people calling me that name.
Okay.
I'm saying that I'm not comfortable,
Okay.
like the world knowing
All right.
it at this
So
stage.
let's pick it from here first. You have gone to Bishop Cipriano Kihangire,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they have called you both your names.
Yeah.
So we need to understand what is that scholar. Okay, I don't want to call it a scholastic name, but what is that particular name that they call you in school?
Joshua.
Joshua who?
Oh,
Yeah.
my friend.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
this
there-
is more of
okay.
reality.
There's some traditional stuff with my names
Okay.
that is happening. At the background
Mm.
at the moment. So bringing it out is somehow like finishing those guys. Yeah.
I don't know.
My
I don't know why I'm
pops, my
laughing.
pops, my jaja. you know.
I don't know why I'm laughing, but I'm just remembering something that I watched yesterday on TV.
Okay.
And then someone was talking about Katolu Bwama, how Katolu Bwama used to, like at his home, he had a particular room. Then there is this gentleman, he's stood for member of parliament, but I'm forgetting the name. He says that when he gets to Katolu Bwama's home, and then he walks into a certain room thinking it's a toilet. Yeah, he wants to go to convenience himself. Then the guy tells him, do you know where you're going? You're joying, just and then the guy is kidding actually. So it was that funny. So yeah, when you bring it in the perspective, when you mention your name, your judges will come for us here. That's okay. Yeah, we can get to see about that. Okay, so you start the career of music right from high school.
Yeah.
That is, we're looking at years now. That is 20
Yeah.
something, or we're looking at the 19th.
My jaja introduced me to music
Okay.
at an early age, but I was too shy to do music, so I kept it pending
Until.
until I was in Form 6,
Okay.
where I was like, hey, this is a new school and no
Oh, why
one knows
not?
me.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not?
So,
So that's
so
when
let
I
me ask.
actually start music.
Now,
That's,
there is the vocal itself,
Yeah.
getting to sing, but also there is the instrument. I don't know. Does she have a name?
peace.
Peace. Oh,
Yeah.
she's called Peace.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when do you learn how to play Peace?
Form 6.
Form 6.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
school or
No,
holiday and stuff.
No. Actually, I am one of the guys that, okay, naughty, but not really. I had a church close by, and they had this guitar they weren't using. So I befriended them, and they started helping me with it. So I started learning YouTube. I had a friend, Shafiq. Yeah, Shafiq taught me my first chord. That's why
Okay.
I respect him.
Yeah, Shafiq.
Yeah, Shafiq
Shafiq is-
Sekalembe. He's a good guitarist and
He's
a
from where?
vocalist. He's a Muganda from Kampala.
Okay. He
Yeah.
doesn't stay around.
No, he doesn't stay
Okay.
around.
Yeah. Our viewers, we are live in Masindi.
Yeah. So he teaches me. I go practice. I was so aggressive in learning that in my first week I wrote my first song
Out of.
out of 3 chords.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I kept on, advancing and whatsoever. Though I reached a point where the graph goes flat. Yeah, so he teaches me my first chord. I miss school because I have to play. I have this mentality that when you're at school, you're not going to learn everything.
Yeah.
So I had my textbooks. I read at home and play my guitar. I
Okay.
read and play guitar. I missed school and whatsoever. So Form 6 is when I started playing guitar. Yeah, because I remember some things I missed at school just because I wanted to play
just
guitar.
because of the guitar.
Yeah.
All right. Now, looking at the education background, yeah, because it is very important that the viewers get to know you.
Yeah.
Looking at the education background, you've gone to Kihangire.
Yeah.
That is in your Form 6.
That is Form 5.
Form 5. Yeah. A level, right?
Yeah.
And then O level, you are at. What did you say,
O
Luzira?
level, it was Form 5 Bishop, then Form 6 Luzira SS.
Okay.
So if we go back down,
There are quite a number of schools.
I think I look the guy that has many schools.
I've been to every school. I've been to every school for 2 years.
Okay, 2 years maybe.
2 years.
That means for Form 1 to Form 6, that is
3 schools.
3 schools.
Yeah. For me, I've
So I
been
think I beat
senior
the
1
record.
to senior 2. I have gone to Hillside College, senior 3 to senior 4, Kennedy SS, Entebbe, senior 5 to senior 6, katika Mu SDA. So for college, I've tried to do about 2 of them still,
that
though I
record I
conclusively
That
end
record
up
I
in
beat.
one. Yeah, that
I
is
think I
Uganda Christian University. Okay,
Form
yeah.
1 Wairaka, Form 2 Progressive Bergere, Form 3 Uphill College, Form 4 Form 4 Tropical High School, Kabalagala,
Form 5
Form
Bishop.
5 Bishop,
Form
and Form
6.
6.
So you've gone to each school
Yeah.
for 1 year.
Yeah.
What happens in the schools? Is it that you don't like the schools?
No.
Is it the schools don't like you?
Okay.
Mm.
Form 1, I was supposed to repeat Form 1.
Okay, I haven't
Yeah.
had people that repeat Form 1.
Yeah, I was supposed to repeat Form 1. I didn't have good grades. But my parents were were not okay with it. Yeah, with me repeating from one.
Okay.
So that's why I changed Form 2. Then Form 3, I did some. Okay, to them it was so bad. To me, it was kind of normal. Yeah. So my parents were like, okay, if you started doing this chaos, what, you should you shift. Yeah. So I shifted to a school that was in day. Actually, it was still a boarding. And then it was close to home. Then I shifted Kabalagala for Form 4 in a day school, which is Tropical High School. Yeah. Anyway, I think I was naughty, but it's them who saw me naughty. Me, I don't think I was.
Yeah, you're only doing what you think should be done.
Yeah, I was just a person that always asks why.
Why is this? Why is the other? And all that. Yeah, anyway, someone that says you're naughty, I don't know if that is right, because when someone looks at you, I'm very sure even if our viewers are supposed to judge, they'll be like, this guy, Taina was evil, Taina, it's you that has a problem. Yeah, not you. No, not him. Okay, so now you finish your high school, and do you do college? Do you do university?
I go to MOOBS.
Yeah.
And I do business administration.
Okay, I did business administration as well.
And then I upgraded with a business computing.
Okay.
Yeah, I upgraded business computing, and I don't think I was okay with going back to school after that.
It was a degree.
My friends still wanted those things. Hey, go back.
The other things
back.
of.
I was like, hey, come on. What exactly am I going here for? Actually, I've not posted any of my pictures anywhere.
Of graduation?
Never.
But you have the pictures?
Yeah, I have them.
You should share the pictures.
I've not shared to a girlfriend or anyone. It's in my phone and my PC at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Bishop, you're done with high school. You've learned this piece. Who is the guitar? That is in about your Form 6 vacation or even school.
Form 6.
Form 6, the class of Form 6.
Yeah, the class of Form 6.
And after, I would think that for a person like you, you're going to go to musical school or to music school just to be sure you upgrade this,
that's where
because
the fight
this
comes
is
from.
something that made you miss class.
That's where the fight comes from with my parents. The music.
What do they say?
Actually, I forgot to tell you something. I also have a diploma in cosmetology.
That is beauty and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why you love the long hair.
Not really. The long hair is just like
Fashion,
anyone else
brand.
shaves. Yeah, what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear anything that I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it is either too long and I feel uncomfortable, I reduce. If it is too short and I'm uncomfortable, I won't actually move out in public. Yeah, so I did the diploma. At the point where we did that cosmetology, I was given, I was asked what exactly you want to do. So they brought to me this kukanikananka maizi plumbing, yeah. Plumbing and cosmetology, those engineering, and I was like, okay, I think I like the cosmetology. I will do that. But before going to that option, I was like, why don't you let me do music? They're like, okay, that is not out of that is not in the options that we are giving.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so that's how I failed to get the chance of music.
Doing music.
Yeah. But I did some short courses on my own somewhere.
Somehow.
Yeah, in the music
Yeah.
lines. Yeah.
All right, now, so Kalitalan, we're going to pick at that particular point of the courses in music. So our viewers that are watching us live on Elcam TV, we're going for a very short commercial break. Music Evolution returns.
Yep.
right, welcome back from that short commercial break. It is Kabalega Resorts for you, and we're saying you can reach out to them for accommodation, conference facilities, bar and restaurant services. For those that love to swim, there is a swimming pool for you that is in Masindi Kabalega Resort, and also Hoima Kabalega Resort Hotel. And then for those that are interested in the live band, Kalitalan, I haven't seen you here any Sunday.
No, you came. You guys joined after the band had started already. Yeah. So I've
so
just
you-
been absent.
Oh, you've just been absent.
Eh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but this Sunday you can come through. Yeah, probably if I'm around. Yeah, or if you're around there. Yeah, but you can come through. Maybe we can have some time with open mic. Yeah, you can do something in the. Yeah, by the way, it's a good one. If you really show up so early, yeah, we can have that really done during our live band. That is the Kabalega band. So viewers, the Kabalega band happens every Sunday. That is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you have a birthday you would like us to celebrate you can come through at Kabalega Resort Masindi. If you have any sort of event that you would want us to do on the live band, that is something you can do. So reach out to the management, and then you can have that organized on that particular day. All right, that's it. Kalitalan, now you go to to short courses in music. Yeah, of course, without their consent. Yeah, because this is something that you love. You have done cosmetology, and at the same time you have done business administration. Yeah. What is that thing that you feel? Okay, how are you trying to balance the two? Did you get a job? Do you do business administration for a living? Do you do cosmetology for a living? What exactly are we looking at here?
I did some cosmetology for some time.
Okay.
Just after, even during campus, I was doing some cosmetology.
Okay.
I have worked in Hoima, I've worked in Kampala, I've worked in Masindi.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's something like passion, like you find when they've rolled someone's hair wrong, the pins are out, you feel like you want to tell them, can you sit down, I help you? But then you're like, oh, they don't know me as a cosmetologist, and I don't have a right. You find you're passing by a saloon and someone is blow drying someone with a blow dryer looking straight at the head. You feel like, can I help you? But then you're like, oh, it's not my salon. Yeah, so it's more like a passion. But I reached a point where I wanted to have my own. And in that course of waiting, I found myself doing other things.
Okay.
So maybe with time, maybe I'll have my own. I may not work in it, but I'll have my own. And then for the music, those are the two things that I actually carried there. Yeah, the cosmetology and the music.
Okay.
Yeah, I carry them there. The music, it calms the brain. It helps you think. Like connects you with people.
Okay.
Yeah, make new friends. Yeah, it's those are the two things. These other things, the administration, business, computing, it was theirs. It wasn't mine.
Okay. While we are in court, usually the first question after swearing in, I, Elijah, I swear that I'll tell the truth and the only truth. Yes. Thereafter, they'll ask you, what are you doing for a living? How old are you? Yeah, because that is something that we would like to know, so we can track a lot of things.
Okay.
We'll be like, okay, now Kalitalan is doing this, but I shouldn't be for his age. Yeah.
You see, you're really digging deep,
Yeah, that's why it's called Music Evolution.
Yeah,
You see, why we are doing all this, it is because we want our viewers to understand who is this artist.
Yeah.
And also for potential people out there that would like to invest in the artist, who is the artist, so they don't have to make these calls. Hey, now where are you? Where do you stay? How such things? They already see them here.
What I'll say, I'm a farmer,
Okay.
though more in livestock than bihimba and maize. Yeah, I don't understand that one properly.
Yeah, the crop.
Yeah, the crop, I don't understand it well, but I have the love for the animals.
Are you a Munyankole?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Wait, you already said you're Joshua, so you didn't tell us the surname. And I'm going to ask you, what is your tribe?
Yeah, there's a song. There's a, I think it's Rambura Bunyoro. Yeah, Sean Clinton.
Yeah.
There's a part where I say, Empako yanga moti, Zara masindi poti, Ijo rambule kidieri. Yeah, that was actually me.
Okay.
So usually I find a way when I'm singing Lunyoro to talk about how proud I am to be Munyoro. There is also a new song that I'm going to do with some rappers that I've not yet told the world, where I say, Ndi Munyoro wempaka moti bunda kusabe nkwanzi yo ichitugendo wa moti yo mjulizi wensonga zo kuswera no kuterana, something like that. So I'm trying to
Okay, leka tubanze, actually let me first switch to Runyoro. Leka tubanze tuwetegereze line ekyo ensonga ezokuswera nokoraki
kuterana. Yeah.
I don't know if our viewers are thinking what I'm thinking, but okuterana, which kuterana?
The unity, right?
Oh, okay, the unity. You see when you say kuterana,
Wedding and
no.
Aye.
Actually, in Runyoro, kuterana is something else.
Aye.
It is the intercourse.
the intercourse.
Yes, that is
Okay.
kuterana. If they tell you otera inege,
Don't
no mwana wa bandi.
shoot
Yes.
the messenger.
Kuswera no kuterana, but I think that is what you meant. You see, you artists.
No, you see,
Sometimes when you're writing,
like I told you, I am more of the type that looks at an issue, I'm not okay with it, I have no other way I can talk about it apart from music.
Okay.
This song goes straight to, I'm not scared to say this, homosexuality. Yeah, that's where the song comes from.
You see, I don't know why. There is I'm thinking things.
Yeah, it comes from there.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to say that, you know what, it's me. And if I talk about this, I need you to bring the old people who have been in this game, yeah, to come and let's talk with them around. Don't bring me these people who have grown up on TV, these people who have been watching cartoon that has sex scenes. Don't bring me such. Bring me the person that.
No wonder it's called cartoon, and I don't know why it's cartoon. They should give it another name.
Maybe.
Yeah, because cartoon, I think it is more of something that is not real. It's entertainment and also just to keep the kids excited.
Yeah.
But you see what they are teaching them on cartoon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not the
it's
cartoon
quite
we used to
terrible.
watch.
Yeah, it's not the cartoon we used to watch.
Yeah, so.
All right, so Bishop, our time is really fast spent, and we need to look at certain things.
Yeah.
Now, when you get to the music industry, what are some of these things after walking the journey? But before we go to some of the things or the achievements that you've had out of this, we would like to understand how many songs do you have? How many of those have the videos? Yeah. and stuff.
Generally, I am a live performer.
Okay.
My manager keeps reminding me that whenever I try to push so hard to go on these shows.
You have a manager?
I have a manager that handles business.
Okay.
So,
Specifically.
yeah, and keeps my head straight.
Kalitalan, have you performed on events from around Bunyoro?
Not really. I've performed the big event I've performed on. I've been at at Embera, and I've been at the KMG Awards. Yeah, and those others that I'm supposed to have been on, yeah, we changed our minds at some point, because maybe because of the crowd that was going to be around, yeah, and maybe minding the brand, something like that. Yeah, but so far those are the two.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I'm going to the BBS and fighting hard to be part of it, my manager reminds me, hey, you are a live performer,
Yeah.
and this stage has few live performers.
Yeah.
So
No,
you're
not
fighting.
even few live performers, but yeah, everyone else is going to play CD.
Yeah. So you're fighting so hard in the wrong field. That's why I said I'm resident at Kavalega. Yeah, I'm resident at Kavalega, the band. I'm not part of the band, but I'm friends with the band.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I belong. It's the
Yeah.
type of music I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So getting to value, value for the music.
Yeah.
Have you earned from the music so far?
So far,
Yeah,
It
and that
may
is
not-
taking us basically to the achievements.
it may not be monetary,
Okay. But relationships.
relationships, the walls that are being broken.
Yeah.
I part-time with Masindi Hospital
Okay.
because of my music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not music related, but this person got interest through the music.
Okay.
And then they went past my look and they're like, but what do you do
Yeah.
exactly?
Yeah.
And I was like, I can do this. I was like, yeah, you can come and we do something. It was because of the music. So there are many things. It may not be monetary that I've gone to a show and got 100 million or whatsoever, but
But it's gonna pay off definitely at some
it
point.
has to.
Yeah, it has to. It has to. I have seen actually there is a transition in music somehow. If you've seen all these big events, whatever concerts, these artists have a live band
Yeah.
at the backstage.
Yeah.
Usually, always actually. If
It's
we
the
try to go
music.
into, if we try to go back, you look at Palasso's show, you look at Eddie Kenzo, you look at Winnie Noaji, you look at Azawi, all those concerts that have happened really in Uganda, the big concerts, you find there is a live band. So I think people are more of interested in the live band currently.
I'll tell you something about me.
Okay.
If I come to your event,
Mm.
I don't care who the artist it is,
Mm.
but if you go on stage and me not looking at you on stage changes nothing, I'm doing nothing there.
Me not looking at you on stage.
And there's no difference from what I see on or
Oh,
what I
okay,
listen to
yeah.
on CD. Like, I mean, okay, who's the big artist here? Okay, when I use here, maybe to feel like I'm trying to say they are fake. Let me use Chameleon or whoever,
Yeah.
these guys. If you come and you're going to sing exactly what is on CD, and even if I continue my conversation with whoever is close to me, I miss nothing, then I'm doing nothing there. Yeah? Meaning, if it's a live band, power will go off, I expect that, and then it's something different. The guitarist will get lost somewhere, that is something different. Yeah? The best guitarist is going to get excited and play something that is off the CD because of the excitement on stage.
Okay.
Then I will lose my conversation with this person to concentrate on the stage.
Okay.
That's what I call music.
All right. Okay. And now, do you have what we might call Okay. And for the achievements, we've talked about basically the relationships
Yeah,
and also the
relationships,
walls that
yeah.
have been broken,
Yeah.
and also some opportunities that come ahead of your talent
Yeah,
or what
yeah.
you do, basically. Now, what are those challenges that you look at? And if you honestly, if it wasn't for these challenges, I think I would be doing a lot in music.
I sing here in Bunyoro,
Mm.
so I won't talk much about the whole Ugandan industry.
Okay.
I'll talk much about
Bunyoro.
the Bunyoro
in
industry
particular, yeah.
in particular. I have songs,
Mm-hmm.
okay? They may not be Bunyoro yet, like recorded,
Mm.
because I have them but are not yet recorded.
Mm.
But they are in Lunyoro, and radio is what we have.
Mm.
We have few TVs. The TVs that we have are online.
Mm.
We have people that don't understand online.
Mm.
In other words, we have radio.
Mm.
We don't have paper. We don't have newspapers.
Okay.
We have radio. And to be specific, in Masindi, in music, like in, I think, are there three radios?
Yeah, currently.
Yeah, the other one is gospel radio.
Mm.
If you hate us, then you don't have us.
Okay. That sounds like
I said
a
it
warning.
looking in the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you hate us, or if you don't identify with us, you're not part of us. You don't love us. Okay? That's the biggest challenge kids that are coming up are facing.
Mm.
I'm also coming up, okay? And we have radio. That's all we have.
Mm.
So if you keep on doing the Buganda word, the Munyoro does Luganda, then that one is trash. Come on.
I actually
It's
I like the
emotional.
fact that you've I don't know, we have a lot of conversations that we
It's
have to bring
emotional.
on this particular program. I have had I've been on some WhatsApp groups for
Yeah.
Banyoro,
Yeah,
and then because someone shares a song
yeah.
and maybe they hear that someone has
Has a
typed-
Luganda somewhere.
yeah, has a Luganda somewhere, it is going to be a very big problem. And then now the question is, what is the problem? Okay, if I'm a Munyoro and I'm singing Luganda, does it mean that I don't like Banyoro? I mean, it's a lot of things. I think we need to get some particular people on set, and we have this discussion, honestly. And I'm not going to leave out Western Boy.
Yeah.
Alien Western Boy, that one would definitely have to be here for that conversation because he is one of them that
And
spearheads
it's
the whole-
emotional.
Mm.
Yeah, it is touching, you know.
Mhm. I mean, I think we should be quite flexible. Anyhow, everyone has their opinion, and yeah, we
They're
I
going to
look forward
lose us.
to.
They're
yeah.
going to lose us.
Mm.
At the end of the day, I'm going to be like, okay, I am not so fluent in Lunyoro.
Mm.
That's not my problem.
Mm.
I didn't
It's where
cause
you
it.
grew up from.
I didn't cause it.
Mm.
Yeah? I didn't force my parents to take me wherever they took me.
Mm.
I'm not the one that told my father to use Luganda or whatsoever language they were
Mm,
using.
mm, mm.
In the school we were in, they used to hit
Now
us.
I have
Yeah.
remembered. You should be the one that was on a certain WhatsApp group. Which one is that one? I will remember. I'll remember. And I had I got to read a statement like that one, that it's not okay. I had a statement like that, one, the one that you've just made.
I mean, I don't know the name of this musician, but Navik shared that song of that lady. It's either Mondamuli or Nana, something like that. It's a dancehall song.
Mm.
I listen to this song every day. Every day,
Mm.
okay? It competes with Buganda songs.
Mm.
I listen to songs on radio and I'm like, okay, why? Why isn't this song playing? And this artist is called an upcoming artist.
Mm.
Yet they have songs better than those guys who call big.
Mm. Okay. I think that is something we can have a conversation about.
Just play good music.
All right, that is all. It doesn't
That's
matter
all.
what language.
It doesn't
you're
matter
playing.
what language.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how they look like.
Yeah. Okay, that being one of the challenges, we have about
Yeah.
4 minutes. Yeah. What are some of these other ones? That said, I think part of the recommendation is to just be sure that people are doing good music. It doesn't matter.
The
what
good music
language.
is there.
Okay.
It
So.
is there.
Mm,
Kids are there. Kids are having good production. You know, the videographers have done a good job. They've advanced this whole game. Everyone is doing the good job. But these, okay, okay.
those ones.
Okay.
Okay, and now any other, really?
When you live around the radio, you can talk about the platforms. The platforms, that is to say, event organizers. Yep. Okay, I don't know if they're just scared, but whenever Kampala people come here, they get sold out shows. It's the same place.
The same people.
It's the same people. You're just saying we want to do a Bunyoro show. That's all you're saying. That's all you're saying.
What's the problem? Is it belief? Is it the vibe?
It's
Is
belief.
it what?
It's belief. If you believe that you don't have the artists, you believe that they won't make people happy, come on. Yeah? Just risk it. Okay, there is an event, I will always talk about it. Yeah, Bunyoro Yaitu. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. But the name itself, okay? The name itself could bring people from Kampala and whatsoever place. This Bunyoro is, how long is it from Hoima to here?
30 minutes.
Okay? How long is it from Kigumba to here? And how long does it take you to come from Seta to Lugogo? It will take you 1 hour or 2 because of the jam and whatsoever, unless you use a border. But if you're in a taxi, trust me, the person in Kigumba will have reached in Masindi here already.
Okay.
So the people are there, yeah, and the people want to spend their money. It's you, the organizer, that is saying, "Nah, I don't think they'll like it."
Value for money.
And if you sell to the people that it's good, they will buy. But if you sell to them that, hey man, it's fake, what do you expect? They won't buy.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we go on the bloggers. Yeah. Okay, bloggers. I don't know. I think maybe they are still understanding the game.
The president died. I don't know if they have elected any other. That is Isma or Laxus.
Come on, you just have to know the game. Yeah. And identifying with Kampala doesn't make you Kampala. No.
It only makes you a copycat.
No. Just
Okay.
do you identify with us, because we identify with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Kalitelan, our time is really fast spent, and we should be going to the next session. But just before we go, what are those? Okay, part of the recommendations you've already done them. You've already done them, and probably we could look at you giving us that last, anything freestyle, anything freestyle on the guitar, so that
I thought you wanted to ask me to do something without her.
Without her. Yeah.
Actually-
we could start with that.
Actually, she has her own personality.
What's the personality?
Like she lives her life.
Okay.
Yeah, if you've watched that Eyes of the Heart song, there are clips of her having fun at the beach. It wasn't me having fun; it was her having fun. Yeah, so
if you look at what clip?
there's in that song that played, Eyes of the Heart,
Okay.
yeah, it has clips of Peace having fun at the beach. Yeah, she has fun. She comes here to Kabalega, gets a seat and just enjoys herself. Yeah, she goes on trips. Me, I just find myself to be in her routines, but she also has a life of her own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're starting with what? We're starting with the song, with the vocal, or with the guitar?
With the vocal.
What song are you going to do? I want to back you up.
I always do my songs. And that's the
Okay.
problem I find with bands. They always think I'm going to come and sing Eddie Kenzo somewhere, but I don't know these songs.
Oh, you know your songs.
I know my songs. Like I,
Bishop.
yeah.
Okay.
So say, Eagle, you fly up high. Oh, I wish to be like you. When trouble comes, you fly away. For me, I run. That's how I was made. Mighty eagle, how I wish to be like you.
Like you.
Yeah, that song I wrote for my big bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so it gets. Yeah, I love you, bro. So this it's in Lunyoro.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, it's very important to do one in Runyoro.
It's to long distance lovers. Ugenzere safari amakoga lekeiroa usahu warakarolera barakubaza ugenzere safari amakoga lekeiroa usahu warakarolera barakubaza niwe obulungi ukangonza muno baitu ebyo nkora nikimera unagirize kanti rundi sindi mukozi yobundajana bimba taije korora bana iwe no yendekuza obundajana bimba taije korora bana iwe no yendekuza ingogenzere safari amakoga lekeiroa so warakarolera barakubaza.
All right. Thank you so much, Barakubaza. I think that the song is called Barakubaza.
The song doesn't have a name yet.
I think Barakubaza is just.
I'm still writing.
Yeah. Barakubaza is very okay, honestly.
Okay.
Because why are these women actually leaving us home? Where
No,
are they going?
Actually, it's more of the guy
Leaving home?
leaving home. If you listen, I said, niwe omurungi okangonza muno baitu ebyo nkora ninchulera. You get like he goes, leaves her home, yeah, obundanja ndabihimba ntaije kuorora bana iwe no yende kuza, something like he neglects the home
Yeah.
that he is working.
Yeah.
So it's I'm complaining on behalf of the lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good one. It's been good having you on the show, Kali Talan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally you got it.
Yeah. I was supposed to get the name because why I don't want to be a slow learner.
Yeah.
Honestly, Kalitalan Bishop.
Yeah.
Bishop Kalitalan Joshua. Yeah, I think we're good. So now maybe that particular thing that you would like to tell our viewers that have been watching you on Elkem Television, what is that you want to say so that we wrap up this show?
I go by the name Bishop Kali, a musician here in Bunyoro, Masindi to be specific.
Okay.
We all as new artists ask for your help, support. Not help because we are not here for charity, just more like support. Yeah, because we do what we do. We invest our time, we invest money. Yeah, just to do something. Okay, some people do it for fame, some people do it for money. We share with you just to share our lives with you. Yeah. So my YouTube is Bishop Kali Talan, Facebook Bishop Kali Talan. Still growing. We shall get there. Instagram, I'm not yet there.
Yeah, you should be on Instagram. You have Twitter?
I have Twitter. Actually, those are the ones I understand. I've not yet understood Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. As me.
Instagram. Okay, Instagram, I would say it is a good one.
Okay.
More especially when you want to push a particular video or a particular song. Yeah, so you find actually even visuals for coming soon, what these pictures, you go for a photo shoot and then put those pictures out.
I think that's
Instagram
why I'm not understanding Instagram, because I'm not a big picture guy.
Oh yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
But just know Instagram is a good one, a good space for you to push
And then
music.
TikTok,
and
TikTok, I'm there.
I have
Bishop
seen this
Kali
guy
Talan.
who did na. I'm forgetting the name, but it's a Ugandan actually. He's called Joshua as well.
Yeah,
you know
I thought
Joshua?
you're talking about that guy. Yeah, I've heard that guy.
You've heard that guy. He's called
Yeah.
Joshua. Okay, I wish I could remember. The rhythm is in my head.
Joshua Baraka. Or something like
Yes, Baraka. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Joshua Baraka. You saw his song, the video that I sold him out.
Yeah.
From TikTok, then Snapchat, then Instagram. Yeah, if you look at the streams that are really playing, okay, in countries, you find Tunisia, it's playing number 2
And
in whatever country.
That's where we say if radio here doesn't want us, we're going to give up on it. And we're going to do things somewhere else. And when you come to identify with us, we shall pick those that we know that dealt with us when we were crying.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm the type of person that doesn't like mediocres. If someone has seen me talk anywhere, you'll know that you mediocre with me, we are not friends. Yeah, so your radio and you mediocre with me, you're not friends, because you're not the only place. I may not have understood the other places yet, but if I understand them before you identify with me.
Okay. All right. It's been a very, very good.
It will be expensive. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and yeah. So Joshua, we have to get out of this place. It has been good having you on this particular episode of Elkem Music Evolution, and I've already told you we look forward to having you next Sunday, just so we can have a broader conversation on the music industry of Bunyoro, but also the federation. What is it for Bunyoro in particular? So our viewers that have been watching us live on Elkem TV, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. This show is proudly sponsored by Kabalega Resorts, and we are saying you can reach out to them for accommodation. conference facilities, the bar and restaurant services, the swimming. If you need to swim, you can get to Kabalega Resort, that is in Masindi, and Hoima as well. So they are located, that is along Masindi Kampala Road, that is particularly for Kabalega Resort Masindi, 2 kilometers away from Masindi town, and then in Hoima, that is 4 kilometers away from Hoima town, that is Kabalega Resort in Hoima. And then also our partners, that is D9 and the Jacaranda Lounge. Thank you so much for keeping it at Elkem Television. You can reach out to them for the restaurant services, the bar services, but also those that love to do takeaways. You can reach out to them at D9, that is in Masindi, next to Encourt Microfinance. And then our producers, thank you so much, Daniel Mayanja and Geoffrey Kajura. Thank you so much for keeping it in and the background right there. For today, I want to wish you and then Kalitalan, thank you so much for coming through.
It will be not right for me to get off air without saying thank you my manager. That is Laura Toki.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for all that you do, because to be honest, actually me being on set is more her than me. Yeah, so I cannot go off set without saying
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Laura, as well. Yes, and also just before we get offset again, I want to remind our viewers that you have a song that you've done with Coco's Thunder Mawe. Yes, I don't know how we forgot that. We should have talked about that song. How did it come? What was the inspiration? Because you do English more than you do Nyoro, but also you do this other kind of music more than you do Coco Thunder's music category of music. So it is a whole thing. But we're not getting into that conversation. It will be for next time. But as we close the show, we can have that particular song playing right here. I want to wish you a very good evening till we meet next Thursday.
Okuserura kumfora mu bintu abaki abamukene ndagulya wera abadodo ndagirya ebitakulino muhogo ndaiguta denkapa orarenja imputa ekitoke bobesa obuwampairo okampagwa ntamanye munywa kabya iwe munywani wange wankoro kyo kistu mutima gwendale no za lianwa arubimbirwa habyamulira iwe habikibindi wakinononoza habyamuliwe nononoza harubimbe wakinononoza habyamulira habikibindi manala okuliwe saya ndoza nensaya kuserure miti kunyenda takunye emitima mikambwe bagire itisu nawe bakamulyamu olukwe nokwenda tali baituito mana okunonwe isaya ndoro rugambo rugakumeza nensaya hawaki no mugayi okampa gwange tamanyi munywani okabukia wange wankorotyo kisusu ky'omuntu okunonoza nyowe tali mukwetwa njoba nyine mukwetoza hawa akino habyamu